Imagine a high-end exclusive nightclub and its VIP section. To get in, you need two things. First, you need an ID card that proves you are who you say you are. Second, you need a ticket that proves you paid to get into the VIP section. If you have the ID but not the ticket, the bouncer lets you in the front door but stops you at the velvet rope. This is identity and access management. In Azure, the bouncer is Microsoft Entra ID, formerly known as Azure Active Directory. Welcome to the chapter 8. I am Minhaj, your guide to success, and today we are locking the doors. We are going to master authentication, authorization, and the philosophy of zero trust. Let's secure the parameters. Let's stay with our nightclub scene. This is the most common question on the exam. What is the difference between authentication and authorization? Authentication is the ID checked at the front door. The bouncer asks you, "Are you really John Smith?" You show your driving license, password, and maybe ask for an OTP. That's MFA. Authentication identifies who you are, but the authorization happens inside the club. You try to walk into a VIP lodge, the bouncer checks your wristband and says, "Sorry John, you only have general admission ticket. You are authenticated. We know you are John, but you are not authorized. You can't get into the VIP section." Authorization decides what you can do. Exam insight. If the question asks about verifying identity, it's authentication. If it asks about the permission to access the resource, it's authorization. Now let's talk about MFA or multi-factor authentication. Passwords are dead in 2026. A password is like a door without a lock. MFA requires you to provide two or more distinct forms of identification. Think of it as something you know, your password or PIN, something you have, your phone or a hardware key, something you are, your fingerprint or face ID. The exam trap. The exam might ask, is a password and a PIN considered MFA? The answer is no. Those are both something you know. You need two different categories, like something you have or something you are for MFA. Now let's discuss conditional access policy. This is where Azure gets smart. Imagine a bouncer who doesn't just check your ID but also checks your shoes, your attitude, and where you came from. This is conditional access. It is an if or then engine. If the user is logged in from the London and they are using company laptop, then allow the access. If the user is logged in from the North Korea, block the access immediately. If the user is logging from a coffee shop, then it requires an MFA. The exam insight. Conditional access is the primary tool for zero trust security. It analyzes signals, location, device, application to make decisions in real time. This leads us to the philosophy of zero trust. In the old days, we built a castle wall, a firewall, and trusted everyone inside it. And today we assume the hacker is already inside. The zero trust model has three rules. First, verify explicitly. Always authenticate and authorize based on all data points. Second, use least privileged access. Give users only the exact permissions they need, just enough to do the job. Third and last, assume the breach. Plan as if someone has already stolen a password. That minimizes the blast radius. Exam alert. If a question asks which security model assumes the network is hostile, the answer is zero trust. So, now you understand the shield of the cloud. You know that the password isn't enough. You know that conditional access is your smartest weapon. You know that conditional access is your smartest weapon. As an admin, I sleep better at night because of these tools. You are no longer just building systems, you are protecting them. That is a massive responsibility, but you are ready for it. In chapter 9, we are going to look at governance, role based access control, and logs. It's about how we keep our own teammates from accidentally deleting the database. I am Minhaj, your guide to success. Stay safe, and I'll see you in chapter 9. Till then, keep building and keep growing.